Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dorks Daily. The sword is here. Dorks Daily. Here it is. Here it comes. Coming right at you.
Hi, everybody.
I feel like I'm crooked.
Oh my God, the TV's on.
Shut it off.
Who left it on?
I did.
Of course you did.
Let me get my readers out. Guys, if $10,000 is deposited in your Cash App or PayPal right now, what will you use it for, to be honest? Car, house, bills, kids, vacation, donation, food, start a new business, hospitals, investment. I'm going to write back.
Vacay.
All for myself. I'm going to spend every penny
Cruise.
just myself.
Cruise would be under vacay, or we do need a carport. We need a new carport, guys. Ours is like, you don't even know. It's like a tin roof. The roof is so rusted. I think if I like touch it, it'll just like disintegrate into dust.
I'm actually answering this lady. Is this
What are
like
you
bad?
doing? Can you guess? Do not answer that.
She's an older lady, Nancy.
Can you just get off there? Why are you on there? What are you on?
I don't know. I saw like a
Okay,
question.
look, you just see questions. He's like, I should answer this.
I
Why?
felt like I needed to.
Get out of there. Look, you're still gonna do it. You have it up still.
Go later. What do you mean it's up?
I saw it.
Oh, there it is.
You should not answer that. I don't know what that is. Pretty soon they're gonna be asking you to get gift
Let's
cards.
see her profile.
All right.
Miss Nancy. How can you be bad, Miss Nancy?
Please stop,
She's so nice.
guys.
Oh my God.
Let's-
She got me.
Exactly.
Look at the pictures.
This is what I'm trying to tell
Guys.
him. He doesn't listen.
Oh my God, they got me. It's like a porn thing.
Yes, Jim.
Oh. But she's like an old lady. Like, what
Jim,
lady?
can you get off there?
Don't do that lady.
Jim's the person that should stay off the internet.
That lady?
He really
What
should.
did that lady ever... Why would she be there with that going on?
You're gonna be in that movie. What was that movie we just watched? Thelma? That's you.
Thelma and Louise.
You'd be right with
When
her.
they drive off the cliff at the
You're like,
end.
well, they said I needed to get the money, so I had to get it.
They did.
Anyway, guys.
This lady sits on the phone and yells the whole time. She's okay with taking it. Okay. What do you got? What?
We're just like, shut up. Oh, she's decorating around her pool. Guys, I want a pool. Jim won't get me a pool.
She is when you can swim in her
Whatever.
pool.
Anyway,
We got her in your pool.
let's talk about what's going on, guys. Okay, listen to this. Now, guys, we're going to St. Martin, okay, on the group cruise. And I was thinking about going to this place called Great Bay Beach. Sarah was telling me that you can walk from the cruise port, and there's a ferry, I would call it a ferry, I don't know, water taxi there, and it's like $5 or $7, and it'll take you to this pretty beach. I was thinking about doing it in St. Martin. What do you think?
I like it.
Anyway, my whole point in this was, as I was looking up the beach last night, it was about beaches in St. Martin. Guess what? There's a beach in St. Martin. It's called Orient Beach. It's nude. Clothing optional.
So you can go look at the nude people.
Yeah, you don't have to be nude, but I
You
guess...
can go bird watching.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So, how crazy is that, guys?
Oh,
That's
so
my whole
fun.
point in telling that story. Has anyone been to this nude beach?
I just watched. Like put on some sunglasses with
What do
some
you want
cameras
to
on them.
watch?
Just lots of people go by.
Flapping in the
nude
wind?
people. Do they jog nude and all?
The Yog. The
I would be
soft jet.
so freaked out. I just saw like naked people running around. Like I don't know if I'm ready for
I
that.
don't know. That's why I was like, oh my God, is that real? Does anyone know about this? Has anyone been there? Know anyone that's been there? I want to know about it.
There's a nude beach right up here.
Yeah, but I want to hear about this one.
Is that nude beach like? Do they use
I
that?
never talk about I never talk. I never hear anyone talk about that.
No.
I feel like it's not real.
You know,
Anyway, guys, guess what else happened?
what happened?
Well, nothing happened, but guess what happened? The Crown Princess tilted.
How much?
Tilted.
Like bad?
Tilted in Fiordland, New Zealand. 13 passengers and 3 crew got minor injuries.
What?
Water from the Lido flooded a dining room area, but there was no structural damage, and the ship continued on its journey.
Guys, don't mess with these fjords. I'm just thinking.
Remember
it's-
fjords?
The
Wasn't
word
that
here.
last
It's our
year?
next year's word.
Yeah, but are we starting? We're
Yeah,
doing
we're starting
fjords
this year,
part two?
and we're bringing in next year. Every New Year's, guys, we're gonna do every New Year's. Like we're gonna be around long. Every New Year's.
Well, not according to you.
Listen, every New Year's we're gonna do a best of like the words of the year.
We're
and
not,
the Fjords
but
so far is leading the
I
way.
feel like Fjords is like, and Propulsion was last year.
Propulsion's last year. We're gonna bring that in because we didn't do one for last year.
What do you mean?
Propulsion. Overboard. That's messed up.
That's terrible.
Well, propulsions
Anyway, guys,
and
so
fjords are definitely
the
two new words
Crown
for
Prince
me.
has tilted due to the high winds over there.
High winds.
So it's like a situation. I can't imagine being on a ship and it tilted. What would you do?
Well, look, hold on, time out a minute.
Like
We
the whole
were
thing
actually
just
on a ship that did tilt later on, right? That one cruise ship that they have the video where that like the people were at they're at that Irish bar, you know, where you can get like wings. We were getting fish and chips.
Yeah.
What ship is that? Is that
Enchanted
Royal?
Princess?
No, wait, no. This is one we did back in the day.
Oh.
It was like a bar, like what, Cagney's or something.
Maybe it was like one of those. Maybe it was I don't know. It
Was
doesn't
that-
matter.
Was that Royal or was that the other company?
Norwegian?
And you could go eat there. You could get fish and chips. They had like wings. Well, whatever. That bar.
remember.
There's a video of these guys at that bar when it tilted. It remember it like went like I forget the ship, but it went like I think it was a Royal ship.
We were never on a ship when it tilted.
It didn't, but we were on
No.
that ship.
Well, who cares?
So
about that?
my point is, I kind of have an idea just from being on that ship, like where they are on that ship. You know, when you watch a video, you don't really know where the people are on the ship. You don't really know. They could be on the first floor or the 10th floor. You wouldn't know the difference. But on this ship, we were on it. We were actually at that bar, and I could not imagine being at that bar. And they said this ship kind of went over like that. I forget the degree, but if it went over that far, which had something to do with the balancing, like the
well,
balance
this was
thing
the
of the
winds.
ship. No, that could happen. Yeah, the fjords
These
are
were the
really
winds.
weird the way I think there's like higher mountains and all. And when you have that, the winds can like really be like you get them east, west, north, south.
Jim,
They come in
shut
this way, they go
up.
up that way.
Why your
They come up the
flashlight
middle. They go right up the
Why don't
the
you your
keister.
flashlight out? Okay.
Where's my flashlights?
God, no one knows.
Martin,
that
she's been
anymore.
hiding my flashlights,
Listen.
so I don't have them.
What else do we got? Carnival, okay, says they are not planning on adding solo cabins to their cabinetry anytime soon. So someone asked about it on Facebook, I think, and yeah, no.
I believe they
Field
said
said they have no
Norwegian's the
plans
best.
on doing this, so
Norwegian's the best with this. I think they're
yeah,
the
I
only
think
ones.
Norwegian has like a solo cabin area.
Yeah.
They actually have a little like coffee place, I think, for solo cabins.
Yeah,
like,
they do. They have their own little thing.
Yeah,
Remember?
so that's pretty
I
cool.
would just go Norwegian. Why? If you're a solo cruiser,
Yeah,
why wouldn't you?
I would go on a line that like you know, specifically catered to that.
Honestly, yeah, that's the way to go. Why wouldn't you? Why would you pay double occupancy? None of these, none of them are
only
that
way-
much better.
The only way you would do it is if it was for a reason. Like you're
Like a
going
wedding
with
or
a
something,
wedding
yeah,
and you're just like,
yeah.
I don't care, whatever. Anyway, what else do we got? Everyone's sick on Holland America. Okay, the Euro Dam.
Only 76
They're
people.
all
It's
sick.
always like 75
It's always
people.
around the same amount of people. Did you guys notice
Yeah,
that?
I'm telling you, it's a
Another
spoon.
Noro, another thing. It's the third time this year
Yeah, this was
for
bad this year.
Holland America. So.
Yeah. I don't even see the stats on that compared to other
And they
years.
always do this deep cleaning thing. I feel like it's the passengers.
It
I
is
don't
the
really think there's nothing they can do.
When they deep clean, as soon as
Excuse
they're
me.
done deep cleaning, now that passenger can put
Totally.
that right back on the spoon. The only thing they could do is if maybe they didn't let people spoon, they like put the food. But is it really worth doing all that work? 75 people got the shits, got the runs. 75 people got the runs.
Anyway, guys, a fire broke out.
How about this?
Okay, on a balcony on the Carnival Glory.
Does that tell you?
Okay, guys, there was.
If you're gonna
I think,
smoke, like honestly,
listen, I
you
think it
gotta
was.
do better
Here's
than
what
that.
happened. I think it was 3 people. I think 3. All right.
We're smoking like chimneys.
They were in their cabin and noticed that their balcony chair, the tail on it, was in flames. Okay.
Wow.
And they were taken to the medical center. They were interrogated as to what happened, and they told them if they didn't tell the truth, they were going to have to get the FBI involved. Yes.
They're like, you mean you're going to be a lie detector over
Now,
this?
here's what I would say. So,
I would
if
think an ash came from another
wait.
floor.
If I tell you the truth, you're not going to call the FBI?
Can I finish the cruise?
So it doesn't matter what the truth is.
Are we going-
You're only going to
am I-
call the FBI if I don't tell you.
Am I still going on the cruise?
Can I stay on?
Either way. I don't know nothing about it.
Anyway, guys, yeah.
Yeah, but
so
if they
listen,
watch
they
video-
interrogated them, okay?
Yeah.
And the passengers said they were shaken up by the entire incident, and they just want to be treated with some kindness. Let me tell you something. You people know you did. Let me tell you what you did, okay? You know what you did.
I know you did.
Listen.
You know what you did.
You had your ashtray out there on the chair.
That's right.
Somebody left it there. They put whatever was, being smoked in the ashtray. The tail was hanging over top. You know how sometimes you think you put it out, but you didn't put it out all the way?
Okay, that's not at all what happened, by the way.
Yeah, it
is.
is.
So dumb.
You don't think so? They lit the tail on fire.
You can't. You turned it into like an FBI story. Actually, the FBI needs to get involved.
Wait, you don't think that that's what happened?
Babe, they probably flicked the cigarette off the side of the boat, and when they flicked it, the ash went into the chair and eventually lit up
in their
and
own
caused
cabin.
the fire. Outside their cabin.
No, it happened in their they were in their own cabin.
Why didn't they just take it out then? Why did they let it
know.
burn? Why would they do that and tell anybody?
I don't know.
What's going on here?
I don't know. So you don't even understand the story.
I thought it was in the balcony.
I just told you 3 people were sitting in their cabin. Yes, they were in their cabin.
Yeah.
They looked out their balcony. Their chair was on fire with the tail.
No, you listen to me for a minute.
Okay.
So I was smoking a cigarette, right? And then the guy goes, flicks it, comes inside the balcony, and a couple minutes later there was a fire on the top.
What are you talking about?
Does that not make sense to you? Are you that?
Yeah, but he flicked it over the thing. You think it hit something and came back on the balcony?
When you flick a thing, I've literally watched people flick cigarettes on the side of the balcony and it just goes everywhere. I've even seen them where they just land on the ground. They didn't even make it to the water. So
but
when
that's
they
like
flick
behind
it,
them.
No, when you flick it, that wind, the way the wind is on the side of a cruise ship, are you kidding me? That could have just, and that even fed it, because that wind gets it, when it hits that thing, it's like a little amber hitting.
Well, whatever. That's your version. I got my version. I think they had an ashtray on the chair. That's what I think.
Who would bring an ashtray?
Why not?
Because they can't hide that now. So they definitely got caught smoking, which means they did it. This
This
guy's trying to deny it. He's going to say, I didn't smoke. I didn't do anything. And then what they're going to do is they're going to see that camera. I don't know if it has like a backup. But if they do and go look at that camera, they can see somebody flick something off the side of that boat. That could have came from somebody else flicking it.
Well, here's the thing. If they flicked it or someone flicked it, then they wouldn't have to get the truth. They could see it on the camera.
I feel like if they started that fire, they would have taken it out and pretended like they didn't know what happened.
That's what I would think too.
It's very odd to me because you can go take that tail and throw it in the trash somewhere, right? But my thing is, I don't buy that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No, it does totally. But somebody, for their tail to go on fire from the embers, like you're saying, somebody real close to them had to flick a cigarette.
Yeah. But it could have been from above them.
Yes,
over.
but they would see it for the cameras.
Guys, Carnival, one of the problems I have with Carnival is people do stuff on there that is just totally like you can't even, you'll see some guy just reach over and flick a cigarette, and you're like, dude, who would do that? Like, how do you know where that thing's gonna land?
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes in the water.
I don't know. Jim thinks it's the embers. I think it's an ashtray. What's your opinion?
What do you guys think? What's
Jay
your
version of the story?
I hate to do this again, it's been nothing but an embarrassment. I think I'm 150%.
Tell me your version of what you think happened.
They're going to all have my version as the version.
Well, someone might have a new idea.
But here's the thing, by them turning this in, unless the fire was like that out of control where people were like screaming outside, for them to not, if they really
or do I have it wrong? Okay?
Yeah,
Tell me I don't have it wrong.
Somebody else flick it.
I swear they said the people in their own cabin, it was their balcony that...
Sure it was.
And I was thinking, here's what I was thinking, maybe they told on themselves because they were trying to act like they didn't do it.
Right.
You know, it's like, well, why would you tell on yourself if you did it? So they're trying to do some kind of reverse psychology thing.
Something's going on.
But I feel like they did it. Either way, whether it's the ashtray, a flick, I feel like they did it.
I feel like they know they did it, too.
Yeah, of course they do.
You know what I mean? Because I have a feeling they can go look at those cameras. They're going to say, yeah, there was a hand that came out. We can count how many rooms down it is, and they know where it is, right?
Yeah, so why wouldn't Carnival even say, well, you don't have to tell us the truth. We're going to find out the truth right now. We're going to look at our cameras.
Well, maybe they can't use that. Maybe they just wanted them to admit it.
They wanted an admission.
Maybe also because they're worried because, if there's somebody else smoking and they're flicking cigarettes around not thinking, do they even know this happened?
I'm so crazy, guys. I would be so scared to smoke outside.
Yeah,
on the balcony.
It's not
I feel like people would see me. I would just be like, it wouldn't be enjoyable at all.
People really need to smoke though.
I would just, I couldn't enjoy, if I wanted to have a cigarette.
No, you can't.
Or smoke weed or whatever. I couldn't enjoy that. I couldn't enjoy that being scared.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No. I'm too old for that.
I'm too nervous for that.
I'm just too
old.
And
I hate I hate getting caught doing stuff. where you're like, damn, I got caught smoking a cigarette out here. Why did I do this? But yeah, we were on cruises where people just smoked like freely, like there was no care in the world.
We have been. But I wonder how this Glory's gonna be.
Glory's gonna be wild.
When I saw it was a Glory, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, of course it's a Glory.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun though.
It's gonna be
I'm
fun.
excited about
and if
it.
anyone wants to book it, email me, cruisedorksog@gmail. Yes, it's for August 15th
Martin
of
asked
this
me
year.
what the date was. I didn't even know the date.
Martin, if you're watching, August 15th of this year.
August
so
15th,
if
Martin.
you guys want to jump
year.
on it, email me. We'll get you booked. It'll be a whole party. We're gonna have fun. And we're not going to Pearl Cove in Celebration Key. So
No, we're gonna boycott it instead.
we're going to Calypso.
I think what we should do though is I do think we should run in and ransack. What's it called?
We should do a what's that called?
Streaking?
No,
A closed
flash
streak?
mob.
We'll do a flash mob dance.
A flash mob.
Everybody
through,
does a robot.
We'll act like we're with the ship. Because, you know, the people, they'll be like, oh, no, you don't have wristbands. We'll be like, oh,
We're
with
just
the ship.
coming
It's
into
a flash mob. It's
thing.
like a
Just let us
thing. We
come in.
signed
It's
up.
first. Yeah.
You don't know?
Yeah.
It's
You
fine.
didn't know about the entire.
Okay,
You didn't get the
Captain
memo?
Kate knows.
Captain Kate's even involved.
Captain, I'll just
She's
tell them
some
Captain Kate
celebrity.
knows. They'll be like, okay.
Captain Kate from
We
Celebrity.
know her. We think. We heard of her.
She said she'll come over to Carnival.
Is
if
she
you guys
here?
let
I'll be
her.
like, she's in the back.
Yeah. She'll be in the back. Yeah, honestly,
It'll be great.
I'd say that idea sucks, but I
What?
say we just run in
You think
up
it
in
sucks?
there, steal some stuff.
We could get
run
a dance,
out.
a song.
No, I want to get something out of this. You want me to work?
Why? That's funny.
No,
You
it's
don't have
not
to do anything
funny.
real.
What I want to do is I want to run up in there.
Come in with your
I want to
sword.
grab a couple sandwiches, maybe some buffet items, and I want to say I'm taking these and I'm running out.
Wait a minute. You can go in there with your sword. You can lead the
Yeah, I'll
charge.
lead the charge with the sword.
Yes. So that's your part.
My sword's got at least one swing in it.
All right, so that's your part in the flash mob. But anyway,
I just want to go in and say I'm doing this to boycott, and I want to take some of their food and
we
leave.
just want some of your snacks, your upscale snacks.
Yeah, give me the snacks and the cake. Where's your cake? Someone tells me they're gonna have like funfetti cake on that island.
Oh, by the way, everyone, a couple people, not just one person, a couple people have messaged me that there is funfetti cake on the ship.
I didn't know that.
Day one.
I thought it was going.
So we thought it was gone. Apparently,
not.
the funfetti cake is still in the mix.
Thank you for every email. I'm so excited about that, by the way.
So Jim's
Yo, because
excited.
one of the things I
Kelly's
looked at,
actually really excited.
one of the cruises we were on, that cruise that I was telling you guys that I was like watching and I couldn't believe how much I ate. That cruise was the best funfetti cake cruise I've ever been on. The cheesecake was like this thick. It was so good. That might be one of the best desserts on any cruise. That's up there.
It's a good one.
I'm not crazy about all the Carnival cakes. I think they're very bland. But I think there's some
I
things I've
can't
had.
speak
that are-
on the desserts. I'm such a bad dessert person.
Yeah, and the desserts, they
I
are
won't even
kind
speak
of.
on it.
I've had other people tell me like, oh, the cruise desserts kind of suck, and I'm like, and then every now and then you get something where
Here's
you're
the
just
thing.
like, all right,
It
that's
depends
awesome.
on the sailing, and you're lucky if you get one amazing thing where you're like, oh my god, what is this?
That's what I'm pissed off about the Princess Cruise. I've been thinking about that Princess Cruise, and I really
You
feel like
you
I
missed
let
out?
myself down.
Why?
You know, I never had that specialty cake. That was part of the deal. I never got
gonna
it,
have to go
and I
again.
saw them a couple times. I saw the cake a couple times at the buffet, but it's like behind glass. Like you have to ask for that cake, and then they check your card. And if you got the cool card I had, they give you a piece. Well, I did
me
get
a
it.
plus.
Remember, I went up and ordered it, and I never picked it up. I left.
Well, you're gonna have to go again.
I forgot about it, and I'm like, damn, I forgot my piece of cake.
Regrets.
But I wasn't real crazy about all the different kinds.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna go. We're gonna talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.